Hey everyone, this is our introductory PowerPoint that I'm going to present to you for world history. So let's go ahead and get started here since we're going to be online again this semester. Welcome to the 2021 spring semester. I know it's been a rough year so far with doing the online thing and the COVID thing and everything. Well, hopefully we got Schoology under control and that things will go a lot smoother this second semester. So a little bit about myself, if you've never had me or if you forgot about what I presented to you guys last year as freshman in world geography. This will be my 22nd year here at Todd County High School. Of course, I teach world geography and world history. So world history, this is the last time you'll have me. If you already took world geography from me, or if you had world geography from another school, you'll be done with the two classes that I teach. I'm an assistant football coach and assistant girls basketball coach. Of course, we didn't have sports this year, so haven't coached that this year, but been doing it for a long time. Used to coach boys basketball for 12 years. Born and raised in Wyoming. I'm the oldest of three brothers. Jeremy and Jason are my younger brothers. Jeremy, my brother Jeremy, the middle brother, he teaches in Fort Collins at a big high school called Poudre High School. It's a big school in about an hour north of Denver. So they have like 1,500 students, 9 through 12. So it's a big high school. He teaches business classes. The youngest brother, Jason, lives in Southern Illinois and he is a contractor. Been married for 18 years. Mrs. Johnner works here at the high school as well. She's the CTE, digital photography, multimedia, and JAG teacher. We don't have any kids. We have a dog named Remy and a ton of cats. No, the cats do not live with us. They're outside cats. Some of the things I like to do besides coaching and teaching, I like to read, watch, and play sports, watch movies and television shows, and play video games. So a little bit about me, just to kind of refresh everyone's memory. There's the schedule, even though with being online, it really doesn't matter. With my class, let's say you're taking second period world history. It doesn't really matter when you do your world history assignments as long as you get them done. I'm not going to be a big stickler saying you have to be in class at 9:22. No. Whenever you get the work done and handed in to me is when it gets done. But that's just the schedule, so you remember. Because there are some teachers that want you to be there for Zoom meetings and whatnot. Classroom expectations, and this is for online. Use your time wisely. We got a bunch of classes you got to take care of. Some classes are more complex than others, so you got to make sure you use your time wisely. Be organized. Make sure everything's working on your computer. You have a place to do your classwork, whatnot. Be self-directed. It's not like we're in the classroom where I can sit there and if you're not doing your work, I get on you and say, come on, let's go. You're at home or wherever you're at, and I'm at home or at school. And so it's a little bit different that way. So you're gonna have to really motivate yourself to do what you need to for world history. Be willing to put in the time needed. Some classes are going to take more, some less. You get 2 assignments, 2 in my class weekly. We'll talk about that. So you need to put in the time to get those assignments done. Because we all know if you let it pile up, it gets to be a lot of work. And then you start, well, I'm not going to do this. Stay on top of it. Put in the time needed. Read directions and listen to videos carefully. We'll get more into what type of assignments. But you have to read directions. You have to listen to the videos and watch them. I've had students this last semester, you could tell when they didn't read the directions or watch the video to an assignment. Another big one, we'll talk more about communication. Communicate with me if you have questions or problems with an activity, but we'll get more into that here in a bit. So, what is world history all about? If you were in the classroom last year, you saw I had a bunch of posters that spelled out grapes for world history. So this is just a little video that goes into a little bit more detail about grapes. So I'll go ahead and play that for you.
Geography, religion, achievements, politics, economics, social structure. Geography deals with location, neighboring countries, and natural resources that affect the population. Religion is all about worship of people's beliefs and how it affected daily life and the government. Achievements include a society's contributions, architecture, art, inventions, and mathematical solutions. When discovering a new civilization, using grapes will help you learn the ins and outs of a nation. Geography, religion, achievements, politics, economics, social structure. Geography, religion, achievements, politics, economics, social structure. Politics regard those in power. Do the people have rights and freedoms, or are they forced to bow down and cower? Economics can be very complex. Who do they trade with? What are their jobs? Are they farmers or do they cast fishing nets? Social structure is about the people. Are they segregated? Are they stratified? Or is everyone equal? When discovering a new civilization, using grapes will help you learn the ins and outs of a nation. Geography, religion, achievements, politics, economics, social structure. Geography, religion, achievements, politics, economics, social structure. Geography, religion, achievements, politics, economics, social structure.
So the stuff that we learned in geography last year is covered in more detail in world history. So geography, religion, achievements, politics, economics, social structures. I told you guys last year that the stuff we were, excuse me, learning in geography would come in handy with world history. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. So what is world history all about? It's the study of the past to see how the world as we know it has been shaped. If you don't know your past, you'll never know your future. So we got to kind of look at, how did we get to where we are now? What things happened in ancient history that shaped us even to today? Things we'll learn about: people, places, events, religions, cultures, society, philosophy, trade, technology, and other things. Things we'll be doing in class: you'll be looking at maps, charts, graphs. There'll be videos to watch. There might or might not be projects. Kind of stay away from that with the online. T-charts, if you remember those from last year. Ways you get your information: direct instruction, hands-on learning, projects. Now here's where I was talking to you guys about assignments. You'll have 2 assignments per week on Mondays and Wednesdays. So Mondays will be the first one, Wednesdays will be the second. We will not, I stress that, we will not be doing Zoom meetings. Monday's assignment will be a writing assignment. You'll be given a question or situation that you must write about. They're very short and don't take a ton of time to do. Maybe 5 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer, maybe 10, depending on an example. Like when it was election day for the presidential election, it was, if you were president of the United States, what 5 things would you change about our country? Or it could be just as simple: If you could time travel, what time would you travel back into? Something like that. So that's what Monday's assignments are about. There's no videos with those. Wednesday's assignment deals directly with world history. You will have a video that you must watch that shows what the assignment is about, what resources you'll need for the assignment, and how to do the assignment. After you watch the video, you will then do the assignment. These assignments may take a little bit longer, but most take between 10 and 15 minutes. So it could be a T-chart. You might have to watch a video. You might have to fill out some information. You might have to do a study guide, things like that. So 2 assignments a week, that's it. No Zoom meetings. Grading, it's based on total points. No, Schoology will do this for you automatically, but if you want to know how it's done, it's points earned divided by total points. 275 points is the most you can earn. So I've really pared back how much you guys have to do. So if you get between 246 and 275, you get an A. If it's 225 to 245, you score in that range, you get a B. 192 to 224 is a C. And C's or better is what we're looking for. 165 to 191 is a D. And then anything 164 and below is the dreaded F. So a lot fewer assignments, but you don't have 2 to do a week, so you should be able to do it. Attendance, we have to take attendance. It's part of what the state requires us, even if we're doing online. So on a daily basis, you need to send me an email or message on Schoology checking in with me. Doesn't matter what time of the school day. It could be anywhere between 8:30 and 4 o'clock. If you don't, I go on Schoology to see if you logged in for that day. You might have forgotten or something. If you don't check in with me or you don't log in and do some work, you'll be counted absent from class that day. That's just the way I have to do attendance. So make sure you either use your school email or message me on Schoology. Attendance is, I know it's a pain, but we have to do it. Netiquette, how to handle yourself online. You set a respectful tone. So if you're going to email me or message me, be respectful. If you wouldn't say it face to face, don't say it online. And that's more your classes with Zoom meetings. Attempt to find your own answer. If you then can't, you ask for help. Submit your work right away. You get it done. Don't sit on it and wait till the last minute to turn it in. Pretty simple. Read instructions and directions carefully. Now, the nice thing about Schoology is you can go back over and over and read the instructions and watch the videos and whatnot. So that's a little bit different than regular class. So use those things and you'll do just fine. Here's the big one, communication. And students have struggled with this first semester with communication. So communication is key for things to go smoothly for all of us. The 2 ways we will communicate with each other. School email, we all have a school email, so it'll be easy for us to send emails. Schoology, there's a message system on Schoology that we will use as well. I will send out messages out several times a week to make sure everyone knows what's going on in class. I send them out both on Schoology and school emails, usually at the beginning and the end of the week. Communication is key. Please ask me for help with anything. If you sit back and say nothing, then I cannot help you. If you don't respond to my messages, I cannot help you. The reason I say that is because I don't know what's going on if you stay silent. Examples, I had kids like, I need help. Then I'd message them back and say, what do you need help on? And never hear back. Well, guess what? If I don't hear from you, I don't know how to help you out. And then I had other kids like, I have a problem with this assignment. And we go over it, fixed. Communication, guys. Not just in this class, but all your classes. Talk to your teachers. You talk to your teachers, they can help you out. Don't pull that, well, they never wanted to help me. Did you communicate? If you didn't communicate, then that's on you. It's a two-way street. We're here to help, but you got to let us know when you need help. I think that is the last of the slides. So that's the way class is going to work. After you watch this video, you'll have a short little assignment that's going to ask you what 5 things that you learned from watching this video, and you'll submit that to me so I know that you watched the video. So we'll do fine if you work hard, you get your stuff done Mondays and Wednesdays, or whenever you can, and get it turned into me, you will have no problems with this class. So, but if you do have problems or questions, you know how to reach me. So we'll talk to you guys later.